Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of my FIFA 16 Real Madrid career mode. Now guys, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 1,000 likes, yes, 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today. So, let's get into Season 2 of the Real Madrid career mode. Now, first things first guys, I am bumping the difficulty up to Legendary. So, hopefully it'll be a little bit harder and whatnot. Now guys, in this episode we have about 13 minutes of transfer negotiations. We spend roughly 150 million on players, and obviously that's the valuation. We do some swaps as well, but we do have a match against Malaga, so you will be getting some gameplay in today's episode. But we do have a lot of exciting transfers. Now, guys, to start things off, our pre-contracts have arrived. Feghouli, 26 years of age. The Algerian stands. I didn't even see his height. But anyway, pretty decent. 82. Now, the main man coming on a pre-contract is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. My God, he's going to be a prodigy at the club. 86 overall, and we also signed Nicolas Onkolou. Now, whether or not I play with Feghouli and Onkolou much, most likely I'll give the opportunity to be loaned out because we have so much quality at the Bernabeu this year. We do have the friendlies at the start of the season. Now, I understand with the friendlies that for a smaller team with a smaller budget, it makes sense. I don't really care, so I'm just going to simulate it. Now, I was looking at Marcelo, and I was umming and ahhing whether or not to sell him or try and trade him. Now, I was trying to get after Jordi Alba, obviously 24 years of age, 87 overall. Fantastic player, would be a superb replacement. Now, I was negotiating with Barcelona to somehow get Messi, if that was possible, and I just had a look at Luis Suarez, and Barcelona were happy to accept 1.7 million for 107 million. I don't know why I said that so weirdly for Luis Suarez. Now, they have accepted 1.8, and they want 205,000 for Messi. But it looks like, if the transfer negotiations go through, Luis Suarez, 90 overall, 29 years of age, will be joining the club. Now, obviously, this is going to significantly cut down in Bolo's game time. Last season, Aguero was good, but he was very inconsistent. I don't know if it was just how I was playing with him or whatnot, but I've made the decision to loan out Aguero. Whether or not he goes, we'll see, but he needs just to find some form, whether or not he plays in another league or maybe in the La Liga. Now, I do have Zlatan on the bench. I'm going to be bringing him fresh off the bench in most matches. He's going to be that impact player, the target man. Now, we are negotiating with Juventus here. Obviously, they did sign David Alaba for 50 million last year. But I think he'd be a superb replacement for Marcelo. He is getting a little bit older, but Marcelo is a quality player. But I think swapping him, a direct replacement he's worth 30 million at the moment, 28 years of age. He's probably got 3 seasons left in him. David Alaba's probably got 6, 7 maybe. We did get an offer here from Atletico Madrid to loan Isco. Now, I'm not really a fan of strengthening my rival, so I went straight out and rejected. Fabio Coentrao, 28 years of age, 82 overall. Whether or not, I don't really see him as a part of the Madrid future, unfortunately, because we just have so many other quality young players. So, in saying that, I will be loaning him out until he probably hits that 30 years of age, and then I'll be selling him on to make a profit, hopefully. But guys, it's official. Luis Suarez will be joining the Bernabeu for 108 million. And David Alaba plus Marcelo for 20 million. So we've signed 2 new players. David Alaba is going to be absolutely fantastic in that left back position. And Luis Suarez up front, a 3 rating, or plus rating, will be superb. But yeah, obviously signing Neymar as well. Now I'm also going after former Barcelona players now. Obviously, it strengthens myself and weakens them. They're my main rivals in the league, and if I can do as much damage to them as possible. We did get an offer here for Sergio Aguero from Manchester United for 160 million. Now, I am interested in selling for a ridiculous fee. That's how you make money on career mode. You counter offer. So I'm happy to accept 140 million for Manchester United. I know they have the funds. Now, I feel like very much the same as the international management. It's kind of not used, and it's a bit of a shame. So I don't think I'm going to be using the friendlies in this career mode. I'm basically just going to sim them. I don't care if I win the cup. It doesn't matter to me. I know how the squad works. I don't need the extra 10 million. It's ridiculous. But still chugging along here. We've got an offer for Sergio Aguero from Bayern Munich, and I also will be looking at trying to get some youth players into the side as well. Maximilian Meyer could quite possibly be one of those players. 20 years of age. A Cam Dybala from Juventus, another quality player. 22 years of age, the Argentine striker. He has gone up in stats quite significantly, though, I imagine. So we'll put a 24 million bid in. Just try to bring in some youth players. Probably won't play them much, just to get them on our contract. Then we can loan them out, and then just hopefully secure them so other teams don't in the future as well. Now, I've gone after a lot here. Barami as well. Berardi, sorry, not Barami. Berardi from the Serie A. Right winger, 21 years of age. I had him in my FIFA 15 Real Madrid career mode. Just muting my phone, I apologise. Vito as well, 22 years of age, striker from Atletico Madrid. Maybe we can pick him up. A lot of Atletico Madrid, you've got to give it to them. They do have a lot of quality strikers. Nikolai Larsen, 18 years of age, right wing, Danish. Hopefully he can be a similar player to Cherney, who has been going up in stats quite significantly. Nicolas Bentaleb, the Algerian, plays for Tottenham Hotspur. 21 years of age, squad rotational player. He plays in the centre mid mark. Will be probably a pretty good long-term replacement for Modric or whatnot. Oliver Torres as well. Basically putting in some bids for some youngsters here. Whether or not we sign any of these, we'll just have to see. But I'm hoping we do. Correa as well. Manchester United have send back a counter over for that 140 bid, but I don't see myself selling. PSG offer 87 million for Neymar, and there's no way in hell I'm selling Neymar. Recently signed him last season. Why would I even bother sending him to PSG? Still negotiating with Lyon to get some players here. Maximilian Meyer. Schalke, 29 million. I don't know if he's actually worth that much. He's probably got some nice quality stats, but we do have a simulation match here in the Asian Cup. But guys, we are still in the first transfer window, the August transfer window. So let me know in the comment section down below players you'd like me to sign. If we don't sign your players or we run out of money, let me know players you'd like me to sign in January. I'm also curious to know in the comment section down below your predictions. Who do you think is going to pick up the Golden Boot? Who do you think is going to be player of the season? Who do you think is going to get in the team of the season? They show that in this year's FIFA, which I think is quite cool. We managed to sign Larsen for 3 million, 18 years of age, right winger. Hopefully going to be putting him through the training, but definitely can see him as a future first team player. 86 overall. Got a very nice potential, but for 3 million, we'll most likely make a profit. He's worth 1.6, obviously he had to play double, but got some nice acceleration, sprint, agility, dribbling, and ball control stats. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll try to loan him out. Maybe he can get some experience. But some transfers have gone through here. Robert Lewandowski has gone to Manchester City for 89 million. Higuain has gone to Borussia Dortmund. And Everton have sold Romelu Lukaku to Tottenham Hotspur. We managed to beat Bayern here 1-1 in the draw, and then 5-4 on penalties. But yeah, do you think now that I bumped the difficulty up to Legendary that I will be able to win the Liga, the Spanish Cup the Domestic Cup, and the Champions League yet again. But we received an offer here for David De Gea, 25 years of age, 86 overall. Bayern Munich are very heavily interested in him. Now we have a loan offer here for Casillas. Now you might be noticing, why are you short-term loaning your players? I feel like it's still pretty much early days, but in FIFA 15 especially, and 14, you just couldn't loan out players if they're a short-term loan. In this FIFA, you can get like a year loan or a second-year loan. But what I've noticed and found out that you're better off loaning off your short-term you're better off loaning players on a short-term loan. They get more offers. I don't know if there's only a certain amount of offers we can get. But two new players joining the club, Vitio and Bentaleb. So, like I said, whether or not we play with them much this season, we're basically just trying to sign them up to the club so other teams don't have them in the future. We'll loan them out on short-term loans. 76 overall, 9 million, and we picked up Vitio for a pretty good deal, especially from a rival. 16 million he's worth. We picked him up for 22 years of age. Got some really nice stats there. Got a transfer offer here for Luka Modric, and we'll be loaning him off there now. Now, a very interesting offer here for Sergio Aguero, 1 year loan spell. Now, I did say about the short-term loan, but obviously Aguero is a different. He's different. He's a world-class player. You don't usually loan out your world-class players. But I've made the decision to loan out Sergio Aguero. Obviously, now signing Luis Suarez. His first-team game time will be cut quite significantly. I know that Sergio is a quality player. I don't really want to sell him to give him to another club. I'm quite happy to loan him out. His stats will increase, and especially playing for Sevilla, he'll be able to get points for other teams. Now, imagine if Sevilla versus Barcelona. This is what I usually do. I loan out my world-class players to get points for me, basically, in the league. So, for example, if Sevilla play Barcelona, and say, for example, this is all hypothetical, Sergio Aguero scores a hat-trick, okay? Then, obviously, that denies FC Bayern the win, and that will weaken them in the La Liga. Now, obviously, of course, if Sevilla are doing well in the league because of Sergio Aguero, I can just recall him. And that's a bit of a dog move, but hey, I'm here to win the career mode and do my absolute best. Now, obviously, we do have Ibra coming off the bench, you can't forget, and Mbolo will be heavily rotating. But apart from, obviously, Suarez and David Alaba joining the club, I'm not going to be changing the team overly that much. I'm still going to be going with that 4-3-3 attacking. I will have obviously Suarez up front, Ronaldo on the right, Bale on the left. Now, a huge transfer has gone through in the Liga. I'm really quite surprised Arsenal did this. Arsenal sold Ozil to Atletico Madrid. I probably should have picked him up myself if it was interesting into a return back to the Liga. 67 million, pretty good deal, if I do say so myself. And Atletico Madrid have been paying so much money. Obviously trying to get Isco on loan. They signed Coutinho in the last year, so they are really, really strengthening as well. Now, guys, we have the first match of the season. In today's episode, we are playing Malaga, and hopefully, in our first match, we can pick up the win in the Cup. But, like I said, still going with that 4-3-3 formation. We're going to have Gareth Bale the cam, Cruz on the left, James Rodriguez on the right. In the back line, we've got Danilo, Varane, Ramos, and Alaba, of course. And we have David De Gea in goal. Now, we managed to start things off pretty quickly, just before the 5th minute. A superb ball in for Rafael Varane finds the head. A superb ball in by James Rodriguez finds the head of Rafael Varane. And I'm not really too sure if my Gareth Bale was sort of obstructing there. A little bit of collision. But we're 1-0 up against Malaga. We're doing well at the moment. But another corner kick from James, obviously finding Varane again doing very well to rise to the occasion. The Frenchman in spectacular form. Now Suarez on the ball, plays through Cristiano Ronaldo. Pretty contested with Malaga players, scoops it into Cruz. But the German's header manages to go wide. But Malaga on the ball put it into a very dangerous position. David De Gea beaten, but it goes just wide of the post. Suarez with the back heel to Gareth Bale finds Toni Kroos and sneaks in Ronaldo. Ronaldo manages to bury it in the back of the net. A very nice shot from outside the box, but the ref manages to judge it offside. Ronaldo on the ball, breaking away down that ring again late in the second half, gets tackled, and it creates a Malaga counter-attack, and not the best. Mastor, is it Hachium? I can't remember his first name, but Mastor, very, very decent player, obviously playing for AC Milan, a decent youngster. But on the counter-attack here, Ronaldo finds Gareth Bale, goes for the tramp, manages to spill back out to Ronaldo, but it couldn't apply the finish. And luckily from that header from Varane, we're 1-0 up, because I'm obviously adapting to Legendary. It's a lot harder than FIFA 15 in my opinion. I feel like this game is harder to sort of master anyway, because you have to be very slow in the build-up of play. I am playing on fast gameplay. I don't know if you guys know, but fresh off the bench, Zlatan Ibrahimovic on his Real Madrid debut manages to make it 2-0. A very, very scrappy goal. I didn't manage in my first match to score any outfield goals, which I found was quite interesting, obviously both being headers. But very scrappy. Late in the 80th minute, Kroos whips it in. A lot of decent saves, but Ibrahimovic there manages to bury it in the back of the net. And I'm so delighted, and I really can see him as a part of the Madrid short-term future. Obviously, he is quite old. 86 overall as well. His stats will be going down quite significantly, so whether or not we say sell him in January, because he simply might not be worth it. But Ibra on the ball manages to create some space for Ronaldo. Now, the goalkeepers are doing quite well as well. Ibra gets in a very dangerous situation. Pretty unlucky to be denied, to be perfectly honest. But Ronaldo here was in a lot of space and hits it first time. But guys, we're doing well. We're doing well, which I'm really quite happy about. The floodgates have opened. But Malaga were down and out for the count, and they were determined to get some sort of late consolation goal. But Kroos in a very dangerous situation. He manages to go wide, and we managed to win our first match and win the Super Cuppa. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. Really do appreciate it. To get the double upload here today, if you remember I did make a deal with you at the start, this video needs to hit 1,000 likes. But guys, just want to thank you if you've watched all the way through. Really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new around here to keep up to date with future content on my channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All the links are in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. And after you watch this video, guys, remember, above all, remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.